Hey everyone, it is Jessica with Pretty Prints and Paper, and I'm continuing my letter archive series by showing you how I do variations in my own brush calligraphy throughout letters in the alphabet. So I'll be showing you variations that I do for capital and lowercase letters and show you a couple different pens. Today I am showing you the Zig Brushables and the Pentel Touch Sign Brush Tip pen. So to get started, I am going to use the Brushables, one of the tips here, and I'm again tilting my paper, holding my pen at an angle to the table so that I can get that variation in my thick and thin. For this M that I learned in grade school, I started with this little stem, come down here, and that way. The straighter your lines are, the more formal it will look. So because I've already started curving, it looks a little bit more modern, different playfulness in that. And other people now with modern calligraphy have taken that lowercase m and made it bigger to be a capital. And so there's a lot of different ways you can play with that. You can keep these lines overlapping or give it some space by doing a little loop. For this, one of my favorite flourishes to do on an M is doing this curly Q here, keeping it light until I get to this downstroke, light upstroke, and then thick downstroke. And from here you can kind of do a lot of different flourishy variations or the size of that curly Q. A lot of fun. The lowercase, if you are familiar with copperplate, I try to do it some justice, but keeping it more straight with the overturn stroke. And then you can start playing with the heights of the M caps and then the spacing on the connectors here. So for example, you can space out this connector here so it's not up at the top. You can again add those curls in. You can vary the height of the M there to add some bounce to it. Similarly with the N, if you want to add that little stem, push down and lighten up for a curl. Stay light. And then taking that lowercase m as a capital, adding the space here, making it curl there. Here's that lovely loop again. Light, 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 light. Heavy down, up. You can play with the ends of the letters as well. Sometimes I square them and sometimes I do a slight taper like that. There's so many ways you can add different looks to your letters. O's and P's are more or less straightforward for me. O, I just kind of add this nice little swoop. I've seen some people do really cool ornate O's. If you want to check them out on Instagram, I'm sure you can find them. The lowercase o, if you do the copperplate style, you're going to do a oval and then connect, or do a swoop, connect, And the way that you can modify this is playing with the size of this and how high it is in relationship to this downstroke. Downstroke, and then you can go high. You can go kind of low there. Playing around with that. P. Similar to the D and the B, you can do just this elegant downstroke. Or you can zhuzh this up a little bit with my favorite variation, which is coming up, curling around, and down. One more time. Down, curl, around. Super fun. Here's that classic P. You can add space here, or again with the loops. Lowercase is going to be very similar to this version of the uppercase. There you go. I'm realizing that I fell short of my promise and I did not show you the Pentel Touch brush pen, so I'll show you a couple letters with it now. This is one of my favorite pens to use, especially for beginners, because you can get such tight control over your letters. Look how beautiful that is. Loop. Or I've seen some people go even down here and do that flourish. Here with the O. So the technique that you can do with one of these pens is pretty phenomenal. You can check out some of my other videos where I do more prominently feature the Pentel Touch sign brush pen. If you want to order these, make sure that you find the ones that have a brush tip, not the fine tip, the brush tip. I've fallen for that trap before. You can tell because the body is a little metallic that you're getting the right brush tip. Alright friends, that is all I've got for you today. Join me next time in my next video to talk about some more letters, but otherwise check out the letter archive on Instagram, check out some of the other videos I've got up, and let me know your comments down below if this is helping, if I can help you in a different way. I hope to be putting these up as worksheets on my blog, prettyprintsandpaper.com. Like it, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Bye.